We built own house with our hands over our hearts, and we swore on that day that it'll never fall apart. We built our own house with our hands over our hearts, and we swore on that day that it'll never fall apart. We'll never fall apart. We'll never fall apart. With our hands over our hearts, we'll never fall apart. Take it away, we'll still have the same dying love that is beating till our lungs stop breathing. Take it away, we'll still have our riches, no need for stitches, 'cause love mends the pain. Take it away, love mends the take it away, love mends the take it away, love mends the take it away, take it all. We built our own house with our hands over our hearts, and we swore on that day that it'll never fall apart. We'll never fall apart. We'll never fall apart. With our hands over our hearts, we'll never fall apart.
Hi everyone, and welcome future Cougars. We are really glad to have you here tonight. My name is Olivia Bush, and I am the Student Council President here at Vernon Hills. If you're feeling excited, nervous, or somewhere in between, that is completely normal. Starting high school is a big change, and tonight is about beginning something new. High school is a place where you grow in a lot of ways. You will meet new people, face new challenges, and start to figure out what you enjoy and what matters to you most. One of the best parts of Vernon Hills is the support system here. The teachers, coaches, and counselors and administrators truly care about students and want to see you succeed. Whether that is in the classroom, in activities, or as you start thinking about your future. Another thing that makes Vernon Hills special is how involved students are. There are many clubs, sports, and activities, and there's something here for everyone. Getting involved helps the school feel smaller, and it makes it easier to meet people. And it also makes high school even more enjoyable. Even if you're not sure about what you want to join yet, trying something new can make a big difference. This is your chance to start fresh. Do not feel limited by what you have done before or who you already know. A few years ago, I was sitting exactly where you are now, and I never imagined I would be standing up here speaking today. High school has a way of opening doors you never would have expected. Right now, you might feel most connected to where you're coming from. Maybe that's Middle North, Middle South, or somewhere else. But very soon, you will be part of the same school community. That shared experience is what brings people together here at Vernon Hills. One piece of advice you will hear often tonight is to get involved. Freshman year can be a big transition, but joining a club, a team, or an activity is one of the best ways to meet people and feel comfortable quickly. And you can trust me when it comes to that. Now, let's take a closer look at the class of 2030.
All right. Yeah, you can give a round of applause for that. Well, hey, everybody. Thanks for being here on this warm winter night. If we have not had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Andrew Young, and I am the proud principal here at Vernon Hills High School. This is my 11th year here at Vernon Hills, but it is my first year serving as your principal. All right, how about that?
And the good news is Dr. Young is making all those first-year mistakes for us, so you'll be all good this fall.
Right, we're just getting those out of the way this year. I promise not to make any next year. Well, speaking of next year, I know some of what we're going to do tonight in just a few minutes is get you ready for what classes you're taking, right? We're thinking a lot about academics. But there's actually something around here I want to make sure we're really clear about that's almost just as important as those academics. What might that be, Olivia?
Of course, high school is about having fun, and also the cafeteria cookies.
All right, so we're not going to pass out cookies tonight, but we are going to have a little bit of fun. And part of that fun is going to be, we all know what's coming up in February. I don't know if you're as excited as I am, but it's going to bridge that gap to spring break. What do we have in February? Shout it out. We have the Super Bowl, sure, okay. Yep, that's an important first one, but right after that, we have the Olympics, all right, just to get us to spring break. That's pretty exciting this year, and so wouldn't you know it, tonight, we're gonna play a few orientation Olympic games, okay? So here's what I need to get started. I need 2 volunteers who are not allergic to America's favorite cookie, and that is an Oreo. All right, so I'm actually not gonna call on you. I just need 2 students to come right over here by Miss Garcia as soon as you're ready. Just hop on down here, 2 students, okay? Just jump right up, don't be shy, 2 students, just go, okay, there we go, okay? Let's do 3, we'll do 3. We can make 3 work, no problem, right? Let's give them a round of applause. What I'm most impressed with is I haven't even told you yet what you're gonna do. Okay, this first one's gonna be low risk, all right? And our first game tonight is gonna be tied to our mission, Dreamers and Doers. So we're gonna need all of our 8th graders. What do we need them to do, Olivia?
I'm gonna need every student in the class of 2030 to stand up for me right now.
Stand up, yep, little encouragement, parents, yep, stand up, there we go, okay. A low risk game, and here's how it's gonna go. We've all played heads or tails, yeah? We've all played heads or tails. Heads, where's your hands? Right here. If you think it's gonna be a tail, your hand's on your rear end. Okay, so we're gonna play a quick game. This will go fast. Here's what you're playing for. This is going to go fast. The winner is going to get a t-shirt. You probably don't care about that. The winner's gonna get a t-shirt, but the winner, next fall, I'm going to take you and one of your buddies out to lunch, anywhere you want to go in Vernon Hills, okay? Except...
And no, it cannot be Perry's.
It cannot be Perry's, okay? So, think Portillo's, think Chick-fil-A, but you and one of your buddies are going to take you out to lunch, all right? It'll be fun. So, are we ready? Go ahead and make your choice. Make your choice, 8th graders. Put your hands on your butt or on your head. Let's go. What's it going to be? Is it going to be a head or is it going to be a tail? This is your first bout of academic integrity, all right? No switching. Here we go, Olivia. What do we have?
Heads.
It's a head. If you have a tail, sit down. Oh my gosh. All right, round number 2. Make a choice, 8th graders. Head or tail. Make a choice, make a choice. Some of you are wavering. There we go. Make a choice. All right, what do we have, Olivia?
Heads again.
Heads again. Some of us are pretty excited. All right, round number 3. Let me make it obvious. Heads or tails. Let's go. Make your choice. Here we go. Round number 3. Do you have a choice? What's your choice? There we go. We got a head.
Heads again.
Heads again. All of you math phenoms, I don't know what the statistical chances of that were. Here we go. Round number 4. Make your choice. Make it obvious. Here we go.
Tails.
It's tails. All right, we're down to about 8 to 10. Here we go. Round number 5. What will it be? Make your choice. Round number 5.
Heads.
It is heads. How many do we have left? Raise your hands high. How many do we? All right, that didn't take too many out. Here we go. Round number 6.
Heads.
Heads again. Sit down if you were tails. What is this, round number 7? Round 7, make a choice, make it strong. What are you doing right here in the front row? That's a tail.
Tails.
It's tails. Round 8, we're down to 5.
Tails again.
Tails again, we're down to 5. Choice made.
Tails.
It's tails, how many are left? We got 3. Is there 3 of you left? Here we go, make it obvious.
Tails again.
Tails again. Are you our winner right up here? Let's give them a round of applause. All right, awesome job. At the end of tonight, you're going to come down here. We're going to get you a t-shirt and your name. All right, why don't you all bring your chairs with you right over here on stage. Well, one of my favorite games, game number 2, is Face the Cookie. How many of you have played that minute to win a game? Anybody played Face the Cookie? Okay, I see 1. All right, contestants, why don't you scoot up a little bit here. Have you ever played Face the Cookie? No, okay, well, good news. We're going to show you how to play it. This is a little aligned, this game, to taking a risk, which is the R in our daring mission. And here's what I believe about taking risks. We as adults should model that for our students. So, wouldn't you know it, we're going to ask Mr. Cooper, our athletic director, to come play this game with us. Let's give Mr. Cooper a round of applause. All right, contestants, if you would, go ahead and pay attention to the screen. Here is your task.
Face the cookie. The human face is composed of many muscles, with 2 large groups that help make a smile or frown. In this challenge, the contestant must move a total of 2 cookies from their forehead to their mouth using only their facial muscles. If a cookie drops, the contestant may reset another cookie on the forehead and try again. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
All right, how about that for Olympics? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put an Oreo on their forehead without using any other part of their body but their facial muscles. They need to get that cookie into their mouth. The most I've ever seen is 2. If you get it, you can just keep going. We'll give you another one. You can eat that, or Olivia will give you another one. You're going to want to lean pretty far back. All right, pretty far back. You're going to need to go ahead and put the Oreo on your forehead. You may need to remove your cap. You may even need to remove your glasses. Go ahead, go ahead. Let's give them a round of applause. This is a hard little risk. I'm going to get out of the way. All right, if you drop your cookie, pick it up. If you want another one, Olivia will bring you another one. Are we ready? When you hear the countdown begin, you can get started. Here we go.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Mr. Cooper's getting pretty close.
I see some movement from Mr. Cooper over there. Some of these Oreos are pretty far back on the forehead. You may have to shake your body or your head just a little bit further. There we go. Mr. Cooper's got an Oreo. Give him another one. The most we've seen is 2. You got 30 seconds left. You got 30 seconds left. We've got an Oreo on the eye. Now it is in your jacket. Right there. There you go. You're almost done. Yes. You're almost done. 19 seconds left. Give them a round of applause. Give them some encouragement here. This is hard. Mr. Cooper clearly was practicing before we went. He's going to get to 2. Here we go. He's got 2. All right, that is it, contestants. Give them a round of applause. You can keep that Oreo. It's the most desserts Mr. Cooper's had in a couple of years. He's going to have to do it again in the next presentation. Thanks, everybody. Let's give them one more round of applause. That's hard. All right, last game before we get down to business. All right. The I in our daring statement is inquisitive, which means we're going to make you think when you come to Vernon Hills High School. So wouldn't it make sense for us to make you think right now? We're going to ask you to use your brain. All right, Olivia, what do we have in store for them?
We have a little riddle for you guys. We're going to read it line by line, and if you know it, you're going to raise your hand, okay?
All right, this one's gonna go fast. Your brain sends signals at 250 miles per hour. It's faster than Wi-Fi. Be ready to use them. Here we go. First line, if you know the riddle.
I scream without a mouth. I end conversations instantly.
What do you got?
Avalanche.
Avalanche is incorrect. What am I right here?
A bell.
It's a bell! Look at that!
Oh my God.
That's the only round of applause for getting it on the... Come on, give her a round of applause. That's really hard. Wouldn't it make sense for the riddle to be something about a school? Come on, give us some credit. Way to be inquisitive. All right, orientation Olympics. Last thing for you. How many students do you think are in the class of 2030? Shout it out. I've heard 400, I've heard a lot. A lot's not a number. No one? 6,000, no. Nearly the population of Vernon Hills. The number, according to Miss Garcia, is 302. I'd like for you to take a second, turn to your neighbor. Our first graduating class was back in 2001. How many students graduated back in 2001? Talk to your neighbor, go. All right, I'm not even gonna call on you. Here's the answer back in 2001. It was 207. 207. How about that? All right, I've got a few things quickly to share with you, and then we're gonna get to the business at hand. We've obviously grown since then. It is hard to believe this is our 26th year. And whether you're a first-time parent here or you're a few kids in, there are aspects of our story that we all have in common. Our three foundational pillars of community, staff, students have continued the tradition of excellence that has permeated this school since it opened. It was this community that rallied and fought for its own high school. Not one, but 6 referendums later, we got it. This community's passion and pride and support of this school mean everything, and we are grateful for your efforts. Parents, it's imperative for you to know that we welcome your involvement. And while our goal is for your students to become independent and self-advocates, we want you to be an active part of your high school's life, your high school teen's life. To that end, I want to introduce you to some of our parent organizations here at the high school. First, we have our Bilingual Parent Advisory Committee, or BPAC, for families that speak Spanish or Russian in the home. They would love your involvement, and many of you are active in the BPAC in District 73. Additionally, we have 3 other active parent groups. Cougar Art Support Team, known as CAST. This is our fine arts parent group. Cougar Athletic Boosters, as its name infers, CAB supports all things athletics. Both CAST and CAB have membership dues that can be purchased year-round or during school registration in June. Cougar Parent Connection, this is our PTO type organization, and there's no membership with CPC. Parents can sign up or volunteer for events on their website or when emails are sent. And then lastly, our D128 Foundation for Learning is a district-wide, community-led organization with a mission to support initiatives here at school and our overall district. Please, 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 whether it's your time, your resources, your money, whatever, please get involved in these organizations as they have a significant impact on our school. Take some time tonight when you leave and head to the activity fair. Along the way in the hallway, they will be there wanting to talk to you. And I ask proudly that you fly your Cougar gear and wear it next year in the community. Next, let's talk about our staff. In short, the Vernon Hills faculty is the most dedicated and caring group of educators you will find, period, exclamation point. They are experts at their craft and content. It is common to see our staff working with kids long before school hours. Our students share that their teachers, their counselors, they care about them. And it's not just the stories about how a staff member might inspire or push you. It's the countless stories of how a staff member shows up when you least expect it. The Vernon Hills staff work endlessly to ensure we meet the needs of each student. We have high expectations for their growth and learning, and we do everything possible to get them to their unique post-secondary goals. And finally, let me share a little bit about our students. Our district's mission, as I mentioned earlier, is to develop students who are daring. The word daring is an acronym with several important attributes that I won't unpack tonight, but let me highlight a few. Our students are diligent doers and dreamers. In 26 short years, our students have earned a total of 20 state championships in math, science and engineering, athletics, and music. Students have earned countless other titles and championships on fields, stages, in the classroom, and through competitive clubs. Our students are nimble and inquisitive learners, as evidenced by significant scores on SAT, ACT, AP scores, and of course dual credit. Vernon Hills, as you know, is consistently considered one of the top 10 non-selective public high schools in the state. Last year, our graduates, 94% of our graduates went on to a 2 or a 4-year school, with the remaining 6% electing a gap year, trade school, serving our country, or directly entering the workforce. And finally, I know our students to be aware of who they are, their place in the school, and their relationships with others. In general, students here get along with one another. When visitors come to Vernon Hills, they often talk to me about how friendly our students are to them and to each other. Cougars, you all give enthusiastically back to our local and global communities through programs like VH Give, Flag, our Uganda Sister School, and our Best Buddies program, along with many others. Students, I'll end with this. I am so proud to be your future principal. I love this school, and I love serving in this role. And yes, we're going to push you at times, and at times it's going to be hard, but we are also going to have a lot of fun over the next 4 years. It is my sincerest hope and priority that Vernon Hills feels like home to all that enter, especially our students and parents. Our staff has an opportunity each day to curate this place that is safe, where you all can be fully yourselves. Home is where we inspire, create, where you dream and plan for the future. And sure, homes are imperfect. If they're anything like mine, they get messy at times. There might be difficult conversations and conflict, but that is life. And so on behalf of our entire staff here at Vernon Hills High School, my message to all of you is simply, welcome home. All right, now to the business at hand. Most of what we want to do tonight is share with you information about our programs and especially what you're going to encounter the next 4 years relative to coursework. Make sure to keep track of any questions you might have for us and seek out a member of our administrative team here in the foyer after this presentation. Now I'd like to introduce Josh Benson, a current Vernon Hills High School senior, who will help you further understand how your academic schedule will come together next fall. Let's welcome Josh to the podium.
Hello, I am Josh Benson. Although many of my classes have been challenging, they have also been extremely rewarding. Through our diverse course selection, I have found passion across various fields. In every corner of VHHS, whether it be in the autos lab where I take apart a lawnmower engine and put it back together in, not to brag, 17 minutes, or whether I am in the wind ensemble room practicing my trumpet, or in a calculus classroom learning how to do integrals. The majority of your time here will be spent taking awesome classes. So I would now like to direct your attention to the screen as you meet the leaders of our instructional programs and listen to details regarding their departments.
Ms. Tara Nieves, and I'm the English Department Chair. As you enter 9th grade, we have 2 options for you: on-level or college prep course, and our honors level. The difference between the two is quite easy. If you are an avid reader and enjoy reading already, you're probably on track for honors. At the college prep level, we develop the same exact skills, but we do not have an expectation of reading homework every night, like we often do at the honors level. Additionally, we start at the foundation level in our college prep courses. At the honors level, for instance, we may expect a full paper, as opposed to just a paragraph to start off. However, other than that, the skills and many of the texts are exactly the same. We do also, throughout the year, offer literacy interventions for students who may need additional reading support. This is an elective and focused solely on building reading skills in all content areas. Whichever you choose, we are not a tracked department. So this means that any student can take an honors course next year or an AP course their junior or senior year. Please start where you feel the most comfortable and where you have a balance in your schedule. We all here want you to be successful as you enter Vernon Hills High School and become a Cougar.
Hello, my name is Mark Proseis, and I'd like to welcome you to the science experience here at Vernon Hills High School. The students will begin freshman year in one of 2 levels of biology. Our biology course is aligned to the next generation science standards, which challenges students to go beyond just knowing information, and they are called to construct explanations, analyze and interpret data, and engage in arguments from evidence. The honors course explores more cognitively complex content and requires more rigorous coursework and pacing. There is an expectation of more independent problem-solving skills and disciplined study habits. Now, high school science is a game changer. The technology and lab equipment we have here at the high school mirrors that found in the industry and research laboratories. Our philosophy of education is that science is a verb, as it is a subject that needs to be experienced in a very hands-on, interactive way.
Hello, my name is Steve Corning, and I'm the Mathematics Department Chair. On behalf of the entire Math Department, welcome to PHHS. Our department's mission is to empower all students to think critically, reason effectively, communicate clearly, and sharpen their problem-solving skills. It is our hope that your student will experience both challenge and success throughout their high school mathematics coursework. Our teachers will support them through productive struggle to foster resilience and a growth mindset. All 8th graders who are currently in CCSS 8 will take Algebra 1 their freshman year. This course serves as the foundation on which higher levels of math are built. All 8th graders who are currently in Algebra 1 will take either geometry or geometry honors their freshman year. Although these courses cover many of the same topics, geometry honors presents a significantly more challenging pace, rigor, and workload outside of class. All 8th graders who are currently in geometry will take either Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 honors. Although these courses cover many of the same topics, Algebra 2 honors presents a significantly more challenging pace, rigor, and workload outside of class. In addition to their core math course, we encourage your student to explore our department's elective offerings in computer science.
Both AP Computer Science Principles and Dual Credit Introduction to Programming are accessible introductory courses open to freshmen.
Please reach out to me or your student's counselor should you have any questions about these electives. Thank you for being here tonight. If you have a moment later on, please consider visiting our table to introduce yourself. We look forward to working with you in the fall.
Hi, I'm Charles Mann, the Social Studies Department Chair at Vernon Hills High School, and I want to welcome you to your new home for the next 4 years. Our Social Studies Department mission is to educate all students to become discerning, compassionate, and intelligently active citizens. In our department, incoming freshmen can choose either world history or geography. Both classes are offered at the high school level and the AP level. World history and geography classes are based on the C3 Illinois state standards, helping students develop skills for their future in high school and for their college, career, and civic life experiences. The AP level courses are AP World History and AP Human Geography, and are college level courses with the possibility of earning college credit at the end of the year. Students taking the AP level classes should be prepared to participate in a more cognitively rigorous environment and be aware that there is a higher expectation of time spent learning independently outside the classroom. Whichever course you choose, our excellent teachers in the Social Studies Department are here to help support you throughout your high school career.
Hi there, I'm Jessica Fernandez, the District Coordinator for English Learner Services. As you're registering for courses, I have a few important reminders for you. Any course that has English language or EL supports weighs the same amount of credits as any other course. EL courses are just as rigorous and tough. We provide the same high level of content skills, we just add in some language supports. Also, colleges do not see courses labeled as EL in your transcript. They just see it labeled as a regular course. Our first goal in the EL department is to make sure you receive direct instruction in academic English language. This will help you take all the knowledge and language skills you have in your home language and perform at the same level in English. Our other goal is to make sure we push you to exit services as soon as you're ready. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. District 128 uses a professional interpreting service that all teachers and staff have access to, so any staff member is happy to call home in any language. We are excited to support you and have your amazing multilingual family in the District 128 community.
Welcome, Cougars and families. My name is Kelly Garrison.
And I am Kyle Muldoon. We are the department chairs in special services.
The Special Services Department is committed to providing students with qualifying special education needs the supports and services necessary to reach their academic, social, emotional, and post-secondary goals.
Our department offers a number of programs, courses, and services to qualifying students in order to support each student in meeting his or her full potential. For students who will access special education support, transition meetings with the student's Educational 504 or IEP team will be held in the spring.
So please stop by and see us at the Special Services table if you have any questions. We look forward to working with you as you prepare for your future years as a Cougar.
All right, so let's pause here for a moment. You were just introduced to our core curricular areas, and if you're an 8th grader, you're probably wondering how those fit into your life here at high school. So let me show you. Our day here at VHHS starts at 8:45 a.m. So for most of you, you get a little extra sleep. The day is split into 8 45-minute periods, which end at 3:25 p.m. So math, English, science, and often social studies take up 4 of those periods. And yes, many students will take a course from each of these areas, but that leaves you half your day for other classes. Take a look at what else we offer.
Welcome, future Cougars. My name is Mike McCallieu. I'm the Physical Welfare Department Chair. Our staff is so excited to have the opportunity to help you achieve your lifelong goals over the next 4 years. The Physical Welfare Department mission is to prepare students for life after secondary education by providing them with the essential skills that will help them develop physically, emotionally, and socially. Our staff hopes that the variety of experiences students will be given throughout the curriculum, that each student will gain the knowledge, skills, confidence, and determination to continue to make healthy lifestyle choices for the remainder of their lives. Courses offered to the freshmen include freshman physical education and health education. You'll have the opportunity to experience each of these exciting classes during your first year.
Hi, my name is Madison. A class to help welcome you to the school and get acquainted with Vernon Hills is called Transition. Transition is a class where freshmen get comfortable with the building, the teachers, and skills we need to have a great year. Beyond that, it builds skills to make us successful in all 4 years here.
Hi, I'm Aiden. We go to Transition 2 times a week, once in small groups on either Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and once in a large group on Fridays. It's 22 minutes during your lunch period. If you have a special music class like band sectionals, they will work around that. Transition only takes place during your first semester.
Hi there, I'm Madison. Here's what some other freshmen said about transition on a survey we took this fall.
I learned to interact with different students that I haven't met before. It's a fun, great, and safe environment to meet new people.
I learned about new classes and clubs to join. I also bonded pretty well with my peers in my transition class. It was very helpful to know about the different people you can turn to in school when you have questions.
Hi, I'm Peyton. In small groups, we do a variety of activities to help us become the best Vernon Hills students that we can be. Setting up our school devices, reflecting on our own learning styles, and having fun at different school-wide events.
In the large groups, we meet a lot of people who are here to help us, like the counselors, social workers, and the students' activity director. We visited the Library Media Center and the other school resource areas.
Hey there, I'm Christina. I liked meeting the guest speakers who talked about the Vernon Hills High School clubs, what to expect during Homecoming Spirit Week, and how to protect your privacy online. I'm Mackenzie. Participating in a service project with the whole freshman class is something really impactful that we have time to do in transition. Welcome to Vernon Hills High School. Your journey is just beginning.
There are 2 periods of your day that we just heard about. The first is physical education. Everyone will take 1 semester of health and 1 semester of physical education. 1 semester of physical education. Your lunch is split in half. Everyone gets 23 minutes to eat. The other 22 minutes are spent in freshman transition. in the freshman transition program, where 2 days a week are spent addressing freshman-related topics, and the other 3 are study hall. Well, that leaves 2 periods. Most students get to decide how to fill them. Some students pick 2 additional elective courses. Others will enroll in a pause or tutorial course for future organizational, literacy, and numeracy support. Other students might also pair an elective with a full study hall period. Let's hear about your options here.
Welcome to the World Languages Department. I'm Tammy Black, the department chair. Our mission is to provide students with the opportunity to gain communicative skills and develop an awareness and appreciation of other cultures and perspectives. If you're a beginning language student, you may choose level 1 of French, German, or Spanish. Hawthorne students with prior language study or experience took a placement test at school. Dual language students will most likely be placed into Spanish Language Arts 1 or 2 honors. If you have not taken a placement test and you have outside experience in any of our 3 languages, sign up for an appointment to take a placement test at our table in the foyer. We're here to answer your questions and talk with you about your language choice. Bienvenue, willkommen, bienvenidos.
On behalf of the Career and Technical Education Department, I'd like to welcome you to Vernon Hills High School. I'm Lynn Benson, the Career and Technical Education Department Chair. Career and Technical Education, sometimes referred to as CTE, is the larger umbrella name for 3 smaller departments. Those smaller departments are Applied Technology, Business Education, and Family and Consumer Sciences. Many of your elective classes are available in one of those areas. The mission of all of these departments is to provide real-world and hands-on learning experiences that help you explore your interests and passions, prepare you for your next chapter in life, and to have some fun while learning. Most of our VHHS graduates ultimately choose a career related to the classes in CTE. This is one of the many reasons we encourage you to sign up for CTE classes in high school, where you can explore in a safe, fun environment. These and many other excellent options in career and technical education are available to our incoming students. We look forward to welcoming you into our department and working with you over the next 4 years.
Hi, I'm Drew Russell, the Fine Arts Department Chair here at Vernon Hills High School. It is my sincere hope that every single one of you has the opportunity to work with our amazing staff members and the directors in our award-winning programs. The Fine Arts Department is home to music, theater, and the visual arts. And in each area, we work to develop an appreciation for thinking differently and achieving at the highest levels, all while having fun. Options in our award-winning music program for freshmen include concert band, concert orchestra, and voices in harmony. If you are in an orchestra or band and you are hoping to audition for an advanced ensemble, teachers from your middle schools will provide you with more information on auditions shortly. We also offer guitar, focusing on pop and rock music genres and requiring absolutely no previous experience. In art, freshmen have an opportunity to take art exploration, which is an exciting mix of all media, including drawing, painting, digital art, clay, metals, and glass. Following art exploration, opportunities open up more specialized courses for second semester. For freshmen in our theater programs, you should take Intro to Theater, which is an overview of all elements of theater with an option to take acting studio in future semesters. We look forward to getting to know you and seeing you shine and grow on our stage. See you soon.
Now, you might be wondering, how will I know where to go on the first day of school in August? Well, on August 4th, we will bring you in for freshman orientation. During orientation, you will walk your entire schedule, experience the passing periods, and practice opening your locker. Now, that's just orientation. Many of you may be wondering, what does the actual first day look like? Well, it is my pleasure to introduce Vernon Hills' very own Backlight Theater Company to show you just how that will go.
My name's Madison and I'm a sophomore. My name's Annabelle and I'm a junior. My name's Eli and I'm a freshman.
freshman. My name's Chloe, and I'm a freshman. And I'm Julia, and I'm a senior. And welcome to your first day of school. First day of school on 3. 1, 2, 3, first day of school! All right, guys, I'm looking for a student volunteer, so please raise your hand if you'd like to volunteer. Guys. Guys. Okay. I can smell the nervousness from here. Oh, wait. Just Axe body spray. Sorry. Oh, I'm looking for my Shayla. My Shayla, keep raising your hands, please. You know, that person up there, you look like you'd be a great volunteer. Come on down. Maybe go down that way. Okay. Come down, quickly. PE is scary, so you gotta know how to run here. What is your name? Riley. We have Riley here. Well, Riley, are you ready to meet your parents? Because we're pretty old. My baby Riley is a freshman. I can't believe it. Take your backpack. You got it, Mr. Buster. You got it. We're gonna be late. All right, Riley. Sit down. Riley, sit down. Okay. Ready? Let's go. All right. Okay, everyone all right back there? Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Break! Okay, we're here. Get off the bus. Come on, it's time. All right, Riley. Let's see what your first day includes. Let's look at your schedule here. All right, your first class is math with Miss Basket. That's a good one. Let's go. Ring! Hello, everybody! Welcome to AP Calculus BC. I see you don't have a textbook. I'll just give you mine. Here you go. We'll go right in here. Is it a cell phone? There are no cell phones in my class. This belongs in the cell hotel. You understand? If I see this again, you'll be in very big trouble. Dude! What is the integral of 4x squared over square root of 3? What? What is the derivative of the square root of 72 over 3x squared? I don't know. You. What is 60 plus 7? They don't care about anything. Sorry, can we get through here? Sorry. Oh my gosh, guys, let's go. And then the juniors, they're swamped. Riley! I have 9 tests today. Do you know how many periods are in a day, Riley? Only 8! I'm so sorry. But now, Riley, are you ready for the seniors? Now presenting class of 2026! Oh my gosh, is that a freshman? Oh, you're so cute! Riley, that's such a cute name. Oh my god. Oh, we have lunch with these classes. All right, now we have lunch, so let's find a place to sit, shall we? Okay. Here we have the loud table. Oh my god, did you hear what he said? I didn't believe it. Oh, here are the people who took class during the homework last night. My hand! I have an entire essay to write. Let's not bother them today. Oh, here's Julia. Oh my god, hi. My name's Riley, right? You can sit with us. You have so many places to sit. You never have to worry about having a spot. You can sit in the foyer, you can sit in the lunchroom. You can sit with us tomorrow.
Yeah, because the bell's about to ring right now.
Ring! What class are you next? PE? Ooh, come with me.
Good morning, freshman PE students. We're going to start off real light today, real easy. It's going to be real simple. You do 500 sit-ups, you do 500 push-ups, you do 5,000 burpees, and riding. My favorite students. Can you do one jump? That was beautiful! Oh my goodness! You get an A plus everyone else. You all failed.
Ring! So, Riley, now that your first day of school is over, you get to take your extracurriculars. You can audition for the musical with me, or you can join the Scholastic Bowl.
You should join track. You could join crew.
Volleyball, tryouts are next week.
Oh, chess club's today.
Or you could do any of these activities. Audition for musical. Wait! We're gonna miss the bus! Ah!
All right, everyone on the bus? Okay, let's get going. All right, everybody. Riley, this is your stop. Get up. Bye, Riley. Everybody give a round of applause for Riley. But we've all made it through just like Riley did, and we truly wish you the best for your new beginnings here at Vernon Hills. Cougars on three. 1, 2, 3, Cougars on three!
Okay, hello everyone. If you don't know me, I'm Shannon Garcia, Assistant Principal for Student Services.
And I'm Peyton Lewis, a junior at BHHS.
Peyton and I would like to highlight the steps in the course selection process. Much of the information we're about to cover is going to be sent to you tomorrow in our digital newsletter, so I'm the one that sends all those emails. And it'll be found in the mailer that we're going to send to your home address tomorrow afternoon.
We recognize the course selection process can be overwhelming, which is why we want to take a few moments tonight to especially highlight these 4 steps. Step-by-step details will also be shared with you following tonight's event.
Step 1 in this process is just to review the eligibility and teacher guidance that we're providing, and that will be in the mailer that we're sending to your address tomorrow. District 128 is an open enrollment district. What that means is that students can enroll in any level that's appropriate to meet their unique goals. We are required by law to notify students' families about their students' test scores and what makes them eligible for accelerated placement. Students who are not interested in taking an accelerated course don't have to, but in the letter that you receive through the mail, it's going to tell you if your student met benchmarks, and if they did meet a benchmark in reading, math, or science, then they're eligible to take the next most rigorous course in those subjects.
VHHS department chairs also provide school guidance for course levels next year in English, science, math, and social studies. Our department chairs take into account a variety of factors when entering guidance, including, but not limited to, a student's current 8th grade performance, 8th grade teacher guidance, and 7th and 8th grade math scores. School guidance is provided as another data point to help students and families make an informed decision.
We will also provide guidance in regards to specific interventions, such as a pause class, which is an organized study hall that helps with students' executive functioning, so figuring out time management, prioritization, looking at self-advocacy skills. Also, if a student needs literacy or numeracy support, that will be included in the teacher guidance. If you have any questions regarding your student's eligibility or anything that was placed in the guidance section, please contact the department chair specific to that subject. All of that information will be shared with you so that you know who to contact, and contact them by February 6th. Please do not contact 8th grade teachers about your guidance. Step 2 in the process is to ensure that each family knows where to find our most updated resources throughout the course planning process. The
The resources for enrollment can be found in 2 locations.
The first location is the District 128 School Links website. Once here, you'll select VHHS in the drop-down menu next to schools. You can then select Overview and choose VHHS Counselor Resources.
The course selection resource landing page has multiple resources that our school counselors have put together, one of which will have graduation requirements. You can also see department resources that give you the differences between department courses from the AP levels to the college prep levels. There's also a calculator if you want to try to calculate, how much homework you'll have after school. So all of those resources can be found on this landing page in our curriculum guide.
Over the years, we've consistently heard from families that pacing and time expected outside of class for advanced coursework was significantly more than what they experienced in 8th grade. Please use these resources to help your family make an informed decision.
All of these resources will also be located at the bottom of the mailer that you'll receive in your home. So there will be QR codes for each of the different resources we described, in addition the electives that are available to your incoming freshmen. Also on the District 128 School Links website, you can find all of our course offerings for 26-27. Just make sure to select VHHS from the drop-down, and once you do, you select course offerings.
Once you begin to explore the course offerings, you will be able to find information. For example, if the class is a full-year course, does it have any classes I must take prior, called a prerequisite course? And what can I take as an incoming freshman? When you see an F in a course number, it means fall semester. When you see an S in a course number, it means spring semester.
You can also filter by department, course level, and grade. Step 3 in the process is to ensure that you as a family discuss your course options together and make a plan. Our counselors want to remind you about important things like balance, and that even if you're eligible for advanced classes, you don't have to take them in every subject.
Students, if you remember anything I say tonight, please remember this. As you select courses, consider your personal interests, mental health, priorities in the evening, pacing and workload of high school courses, and the increased time out of class that will be expected of you.
If your goal is to attend a college or a university, as it is for many of our students, then you will pave a path here at VHHS to do so. Nearly 97% of Vernon Hills students attend a 4- or 2-year college. Each college is looking for different attributes from well-rounded students, so please take classes that make sense for you and your individual plan and highlight your strengths. Finally, step 4 in this process is completing the pink course request sheet that'll be in the mailer that we send home. The form has semesters 1, the fall, and semester 2, the spring, so when you enter courses, you'll be looking for the F or the S. A year-long course you would put in both boxes, or just have it go across the whole thing. And just a reminder, when you're picking a semester class, it's not guaranteed you're getting it that semester, but it helps you map out so that you have a full schedule.
Please note you can opt out of the next most rigorous course by automatically writing in the college prep level course directly on your form. In those cases, you don't need to let the department chair know.
So the pink course request forms are due back to us by February 9th, and you are welcome to return them using any of the 3 options listed on the screen.
Should you have any questions, you are welcome to call or schedule an appointment with a counselor. We have arranged 2 days, January 28th and February 4th, for appointments with VHHS counselors. Information for how to schedule this appointment will be shared in tomorrow's course selection newsletter. Students are encouraged to attend these meetings.
Also a reminder, if your student has a 504 or IEP, there are individual transition meetings that are taking place this winter for IEPs and fall for spring for the 504s. Tomorrow's course selection newsletter is going to have the summary of tonight's information along with a few other reminders, and you'll have that some examples of how to complete the course request form. And then finally, the last step in the admissions process is actually completing your June registration. You'll note that D128's Power School is different from D73's. That's why we've already asked you to create your D128 account. But the documents that we require are pretty similar to Hawthorne, so those same documents will be required for the registration. If you have any questions about Power School tonight, there was a Power School table. Hopefully you saw it. Ms. Shepard was there, but if not, she's your point of contact, and you'll see her communication information in the newsletter and also on this slideshow.
Thank you again for being here as we prepare to welcome and support the class of 2030. Next, I'd like to welcome Connor and Megan to the stage.
Hi, my name is Connor and I'm a senior. I'd like to take the opportunity to talk about getting involved. Joining me today is Megan.
Hi, I'm also a senior and I'm very excited to share some information with you about all the activities offered here at Vernon Hills.
Megan and I are involved in a variety of activities at VHHS. As a freshman, I was in baseball, and as far as activities, I was in student council and Best Buddies. Now as a senior, I'm in baseball, football, Unified Special Olympics, crew, EPA, NHS, and student council.
Freshman year, I was in volleyball. As a freshman, I tried lots of clubs such as Best Buddies, JSU, and Student Council. I'm now still in all of these clubs, plus I'm in NHS and a member of the Student Council Executive Board.
As you can tell, Megan and I have learned that it's never too late to try something new. Next, we're going to talk to you about athletics, fine arts, and student activities. I'll hand it off to Mr. Cooper, our athletic director, to talk to you about athletics.
Thank you. All right, 8th graders, I need a quick favor here. Turn to another 8th grader, give him a high five and say, I can't wait to be your classmate. All right, as our fantastic student representatives talked about, I'm Mr. Cooper, I'm our athletic director. Being a part of something at the school is extremely important. What you do outside of your time in your classes is just as important as what you do inside. There's so much learning that can happen on each practice field, on the competition areas, whether it's a sport, a fine arts like Dr. Russell will talk about, or an activity. All those are great opportunities to continue your learning outside of the classroom. I really encourage you to get involved. I think there's a ton of opportunities for you to get involved in athletics. We have over 30 different sports at the varsity level, which is amazing for our size of school. I'll keep it brief, but we will start our fall season on August 10th, and I can't wait to see you in our hallways, and I'm looking forward to helping you grow throughout your 4 years here.
Again, please don't forget fall sports start Monday, August 10th, which is the first day of school. As you can see, we have a lot of athletic opportunities here at Vernon Hills. Don't hesitate to try something new.
I've made multiple friendships with individuals I wouldn't have otherwise met if it weren't for joining a team. I didn't know anyone when I started freshman year, and sports were a great way to meet new faces, and I still continue to meet new students through them. I encourage you to try out at least for one, and I promise you won't regret it. You may have heard this already, but students at VHHS are really involved, so don't hesitate to participate. It's a great chance to try something new.
Almost all of the freshman class participate in at least one activity. You do not need to wait until sophomore year. Also, I've made some of my closest friends while participating in the extracurricular opportunities here at Vernon Hills.
Next, let me introduce our Fine Arts Director, Dr. Russell.
Hey everybody. So myself and Dr. Beagle, Activities Director, we dressed casual. We always dress casual for this, but we decided to initiate the new athletic director by telling him to wear a suit. So we thought that was fun. So just had to call him out. In any event, you already heard me speaking on a video about our classes. We have many fine arts classes, but some of you can't get enough fine arts, or you can't fit them in your schedule, so we also have a bunch of extracurriculars. So luckily for you, they're all seasonal so that you can work it out. If you play a sport in the winter or something, you can do fine arts at a different time of the year. You'll hear more about that. But we have a lot of options, and they start with, if you're in band, the pep band that plays at football games. That starts right away, actually before school starts, and also the musical. Auditions for the musical start the first week of school. So those are the first two, and we just love to see you here and on our stage. Thank you.
Fine arts is also another great way to get involved. I encourage you to make it to performance. It is an awesome experience and a great way to take a break from your academic classes.
Even if being on stage is not your calling, we also have crew where you have the opportunity to help behind the scenes with things such as costumes, props, lights, and more. You may think freshman year will be overwhelming, but it's actually not that hard to adapt to.
Many think it is harder to get your homework done when you are involved. With first-hand experience, I can say you actually learn to budget your time better. But don't just take my word for it. Students involved at VHHS actually have better GPAs.
Take the opportunity to try new things and get involved, but I don't suggest overbooking yourself. Don't stretch yourself too thin. That's something I had to learn the hard way freshman year.
I agree with Megan. Get involved, enjoy activities, and create everlasting memories. Next, let me introduce our Director of Student Activities, Dr. Beagle.
Hello, class of 2030, welcome. Couple things I want to draw attention to. If you notice, one of those pictures up there had students all wearing red. If you have anything at home that's red, make sure you save it because you are going to need it. The week of September 13, 14, something around there, is homecoming. The class color competition here at Vernon Hills, I don't know if you've heard, is pretty competitive. I know the seniors can attest to that. So if you have anything red, make sure you save that or start to collect it from friends. So that is going to be, our homecoming is that September 18th, 19th is that kind of week. But just as important, getting involved, just like they talked about, we have a lot of different opportunities for you. We'd love for you to be involved in athletics, activities, or fine arts, like Mr. Russell said, in and out of athletics or in and out of fine arts. You can join clubs. Some you can join throughout the year, while others will have a set roster. So feel free to look at the daily bulletin, where they'll talk more about where you can find more information. But welcome, and looking forward to seeing you on campus.
And just like Beagle said, some clubs are competitive and will maintain a set roster, like Science Olympiad. However, many clubs are open for athletes to join when they're not in season, or for students in fine arts to join between performances.
Once you're on campus, check out the daily bulletin and your 5-star digital ID for how to get involved in activities and where they are located. Speaking of IDs, at freshman orientation, you will be taking your picture for the yearbook, which will also be your digital ID that will be on your phone.
Your digital ID is a place where you can find all of the athletics, fine arts, and student activities offered at Vernon Hills, as well as events or club meeting times and locations. It also includes a link to the daily bulletin and the school store to purchase items like a homecoming t-shirt or dance tickets.
And when you're involved, you'll notice you are here all the time.
Which is far from bad because most of your friends are too.
So take it from us and get involved. But whatever you do, don't miss out and try something new.
We encourage you to get involved. It makes high school a lot more memorable and fun.
Most athletic events and fine art shows are free for students to attend. Before you know it, you will be a senior and getting ready to graduate.
Maybe you'll be standing here on the stage in a fine arts performance.
Maybe you'll be on the athletic field or in one of our many clubs.
Whatever you choose at Vernon Hills, enjoy your time here on campus. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. There's some dates on the screen for you if you want to take a picture, and I hope you enjoy your evening.